Hey guys, yeah, 2 to 3 days are passed, so yeah, I feel a little bit better, and yeah, I saw I saw last video. I was completely broken, completely broken. There's also like someone that type a comment for me. Was very good. But yeah, like I just realized, guys, that like after realized that what I was doing is just a way to make money, and was not a real business, is just a way to build some money. And yeah, just I don't know if some of you guys are familiar with fashion dropshipping, but yeah, you don't build anything solid. I don't know if I decided to stop for this reason, because I don't know if it's if I made this decision emotionally, but I thinking a lot about my past, and I realized that I just starting this business because a friend of mine near me, he was doing this business, and he had some results. So I said, why I cannot do this business and make this result too. But I just realized, guys, that in reality you don't make a good moves in your life if you take examples, and like if you take your decisions based on other people. Because I really thought that I was like in this loop, in this bubble, when I was thinking like, yeah, I don't have to work for someone else. I don't want to I just want to work for myself, because I don't want to realize dreams for other people, like this shit that you see online and are completely garbage. Because I realized that I never thought with my own head. I never sit down for a moment and think like what I want to do in my life, what I'm passionate about, what I like, what is like, yeah, a field that I can possibly like. I just like start this business because of money, like just money, guys, nothing else. Not because I like selling stuff online, not because I like running Facebook ads, not because of anything, just because of money. And if I look back in my past, that I'm in e-commerce since like for 5 years now. Yeah, seriously 2 years, but in total 5. But yeah, if I look back on what I enjoyed, is just when I had some results. And I think that you already lost if you start something just by focusing on results. Like, you don't like anything on what you're doing, you just want results. I think that it's a very meaningful reason to make something good in life. And I think that that's the thing that hit me the most. Like, I really like when I think that these things is always there, but was always there, but I really don't want to hear it, because as I said, yeah, I'm in this bubble I was in this bubble, in that bubble of like all these gurus that said, yeah, if you don't do an online business, you're a fucking loser. If you don't do this and that, you're a fucking loser. But you know, guys, in reality, you just have, you know, to think with your own mind. I saw a lot of videos during these days where people, you can really do money with everything, and I understood that money is just a byproduct of the quantity of value that you provide to people. And I really think I understood these things, and it was a fucking game changer for me. Because yeah, I you know I have a very miserable life, and I don't say on a bad way, but I'm saying in a good way. Like, the most expensive things that I do in my life is maybe, I don't know, go to sushi, which cost me 30 to 40 bucks. So I found that money is not what drives me. So yeah, I have to, you know, just thinking about what I really have to do, and what is like and like what are the things or the thing when I'm passionate about, which I'm passionate about. So yeah, I'm taking the time to do this thing, to, you know, to find this thing. If it is, maybe, you know, it's, for me it's good to live to work for someone else. I don't know, guys, I really don't know. I just you know, realize these things, and you know, it switched something on me. I don't know if it's on a bad way or on a good way, but I have to take the time to think about it. But yeah, I encourage all of you guys that like, just to try to think with your own head, and don't allow anyone that show you some luxury things that this is the, you know, the way to be happy in life or to be fulfillment in life, because it's not. Money is just like a consequence, or like a byproduct, as I said, of what you are doing, and it don't have to be your main reason of why you start a business, because it's never worked. Like I talked about my experience, never worked like that. And I also think that that's why a lot of people are struggling on making a result today, because I think that it's really about that. It's really because they are captured by all this content about money, about luxury watches, cars, apartment. But money is like, money is not everything. And if you just really start something for money, I think that you already lose before starting. And yeah, when I just realized this, it broke me in a lot of pieces. But yeah, I'm glad that I understood this, understood it in at 26 years old, early 27, and then yeah, I just have to think about what I have to do, and what I want to do in life. Because I really realized that I never take the time to sit down and think what I want in life, what I have to do. I always be trapped, and I always was in this mental prison that you know, you have to, if you don't make an online business, you are a loser, or if you don't have a Ferrari, or all this shit. But you know, as I said, money, it's just a byproduct, and if you start something just because of money, you already lost. For me, you already lose. For me, personally. So yeah, I think that I will come home, and I'm gonna take some time to think about what I have to do in life. Maybe nothing, we don't know. But yeah, I'm glad that you know, God teach me this lesson, and I really think that you always learn the things in the hard possible way. That's the only way to learn from your mistakes. So I'm glad to understood it, and let's see what life can give me, and if I have to, I'm not I'm not successful, but if I can give you some advice, is don't just start something for money. Money can be a good reason to do it, but don't just because of that, because think about that. It's just a Matrix second chapter, because if you do a work that you don't like, and you just do your daily work, like your 9 to 5 for money, and if you start a business just for money, it's just another Matrix, bro, because it's the same things, it's the same reason why you do your work, just because of money. So you never become really good at it, because you never love the process, and you never love the all the aspect of your business. There are some things that you cannot enjoy, but I think that you really have you have to have also some things to also enjoy. And yeah, guys, think about that for a second. I hope that I can make the concept clear. And I don't know what's the shit. The phone is also not perfect. Okay. I really don't know where it's coming, but I think that I even if I lost a lot of time, a lot of money, I really thought that I understand something very important to me. So yeah, let's start this new chapter. Bye bye.